La BNB. Halle, halle,
Welcome up, my good babies. What's been widening with you lately? Now, I know that I have been MIA for a little while because something in my spirit had been telling me to go quiet for a little while. And I had to sit back and recalibrate myself as I've been telling y'all because y'all know that unfortunately I don't like to be a mean girl, but when people around you annoy the head out you and they make the mean girl spirit come out, that what it leads to. So yeah, I had to step back. But let me tell you what brought me back onto this mic, what made me lift my voice up today. Okay, so I have a close friend or whatever that is going through some things right now because they have lost a lot of people in their life in just 1 week. Okay, now two of them are just coincidences that what I'm saying. Could nobody stop that? No way, because things happen and it's just beyond our control. But the other three deaths were suicide. And baby, let me tell you something. Listen, I know that right now, during these trying times in this economy that we're living in right now, with this dummy for president that we have running and representing for us right now, unfortunately. I know that times are hard, baby. I know that things are overbearing and mental health is an issue that always get brushed off and swept up under the rug because people think, oh, ain't nothing wrong with that person. They just need to get out their own way or they need to get out their feelings, what I'm saying, going through their own little thing or they feel this way or that way or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But I know that it is not right. I know that it's not right for us to ignore the mental health issues because baby, listen, that is something that should not be taken lightly. You know what I'm saying? If somebody comes to you and they tell you that they're going through something, and if you don't have enough care in your heart to listen to that person, to hear that person out, to let them vent to you their feelings so that they can feel like they have this safe space that they can come to so that they can get the healing that they need. And sometimes, yes, we do need people or the people around us. We do need y'all to be the arms that we can run to so that we can get the healing. We do need y'all to be the ear that listens to us so that because we don't people that struggles with their mental health or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We can't give the answers as to why we wake up feeling the way we do. It's just a feeling. It's just something that freaking take over your soul. It's just something that you freaking wake up with one day. And no, don't nobody wants to feel like this. So I think that it's sad that it is always brushed up on the rug. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that mental health in anybody, because everybody, like I've been saying, has mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? We have some unhealed trauma, some unresolved issues in our lives or whatever. And everybody don't have that comfortability or that friend or somebody real that they can go to so that they can open up about these things without being judged, without the fear of being laughed at, without the fear of being mocked, without the fear of not being accepted, not being understood. It sucks. So yeah, I think that is really unfortunate that three people unalived themselves in just a week times, and no, they did not know each other, but the person that knew all three people, you know what I'm saying, that affected them too. And this is the thing, death affects everybody, right? When somebody died that is close to you, the whole family go through it. And the friends and what I'm saying, people that are close to the deceased. Everybody goes through it. It's a feeling that everybody get. So what I don't understand is why when people are going through things, you know what I'm saying, why isn't the conversation open up enough? And you know what I'm saying, it's not like a widespread event of, okay, you know what, let's go and raise the concern on mental health, and let's go find a bunch of people that can sit up here and talk about it or whatever, because there is somebody out there that is struggling. There are people that need to hear that, okay, it's okay to, you know what I'm saying, be better than these things. And it's okay for you to feel whatever that you're going through. And yes, we do care about what you're going through. Yes, we do hear what you're going through. Yes. Yes, we want to help you. We want to goddamn be the ear and the arm that you run to. You know what I'm saying? Mental health should have the same effect that death has. You know what I'm saying? People will come together and celebrate your death. And I never understood that. You'll see people coming from every state. Like if you got family that live up north, out west, deeper down south, whatever the case may be in another country, people will travel to come celebrate your death. But if you call somebody and tell them that you're struggling mentally because there are things that are going on inside of you that you probably haven't been able to hear from, that shit gets brushed off. I do not like it. I hate that. I mean, I hate it. You know what I'm saying? I hate that we had to live through a lot of things by ourselves because the you know what, and when she was telling us about this, she asked the infamous question. She was like, why didn't somebody intervene? And that is a good ass question, man, because I'm pretty sure that these people went to people to try to talk some things out so that they can have an understanding. And you know I tell y'all the God is your best ear listener and person to go to too. But also down here in the physical realm, we need people to understand us. We need people to hear us. You know what I'm saying? We need people to help care for us if we know that we struggle mentally. It shouldn't be something that's brushed off as oh they'll be all right. They just going through something right now. They'll bounce back. Cause you never know what a person is going through. And you never know how long they also been battling that. And they probably been quiet about a lot of things because they probably once opened up about that situation only to find out that people was talking about them, going behind their back and spreading more lies and adding on to the scenario and making it worse. And that is something that people do. So we ain't gonna sit here and ignore that issue. So I just wanted to know what I'm saying, what's been widening in y'all life, man? Let me get back to spreading the wildfire about mental health illnesses and why all of these things should not be ignored. It's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, that people take their lives because they don't feel like they hold capacity in this world. They don't feel like they belong here because of whatever that they are struggling through. When everybody struggle, literally everybody struggle. I do not know a person out here that is not, struggling or have struggled or that will struggle. Because let's be real, this is a human experience and it's the first time for a lot of us, well, for everybody, unless you believe in reincarnation or something like that. Man, it's the first time, you know what I'm saying? This is the first human experience. Every day is waking up and learning a lesson. Every day is waking up and learning something new about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Every day is waking up and learning something about being in this physical realm. So just like you're still trying to learn how to get yourself together, you do not have it all figured out. Nobody does. You do not have it all figured out. So every day should be, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're in a good place right now, then why not go spread some of that joy to some people that you know might be struggling internally inside or whatever, even if they don't see it, but you can feel it or sense it on them. Why not go spread some joy, some positivity? Why not go and get your friends that don't hardly come out the house and say, oh, I'm gonna get you out the house for the day, you know what I'm saying? That we're gonna go out and do some things and you could talk to me about whatever's on your mind or whatever. And then you leave it between y'all two, okay? But you get them the reassurance that somebody do care about them, somebody do want them there, somebody do understand what they're going through. But without belittling them, without making them feel like something is wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad that people are like, why don't nobody intervene? People, let me tell you something. People that struggle mentally don't like to go to a lot of people because maybe they have before and it blew up in their face and it made them feel like even more shitty of a person, or you know what I'm saying, it just made them feel awful, or it didn't help, it didn't give them the reassurance that they need to feel like that ain't nothing wrong with them for real. It's just an eternal struggle. So it's a demon. You know what I'm saying? That should be casted out, but you need a lot of people that believe in our good creator, our Lord and Savior, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They have to pray and pray for you and pray these things out. Okay? Form of prayer is powerful. I've been saying that. But yeah, like I said, a lot of people, man, you know what I'm saying, they might lose their faith or something because they had to deal with other shitty ass people in this world, you know what I'm saying? I don't care, just dealing with shitty people, shitty circumstances. Every time you turn around, you can't catch a break. You're always going through something. That takes a toll on people' mentals. You know what I'm saying? It stops the thinking process of their brain. And so then they only start thinking as far as where they hurt it. And if they can't never get past that hurt, then they don't see fit for being in this world. And that is sad. That is really sad. Opened up before, you know what I'm saying? I on my podcast before Wider with testing them. You know, my other one is motivational talk with me by me, Quantas Trauma, go search that podcast up. And I broke down all of the mental health illnesses in that podcast. And then I also talked about how I struggled myself with mental health issues. Still kind of do, but it's a little bit better now because once I learned that opening up my voice and using my platform to speak out on things made me feel better. Y'all excuse me, I'm sitting in my car trying to get this message out. And so, yes, I'm sorry. Speaking up about the things that I have been through have made me feel so much better. And it has made me accept who I am as a person, as a woman, and as a mother. Also, as a daughter, a sister, a friend. I have come to terms with a lot of things by using my voice. So, if you don't everybody don't know that they can go create their own safe space. You know what I'm saying? To start doing the healing that they need for themselves. That's why if you have the capacity in your heart and you have the joy and you're okay with yourself right now in life, why can't you be the person that creates this space for somebody that you know might be struggling internally inside instead of just letting them go through things alone? I know I hear a lot of people, oh, I got my own problems. I got my own problems. I got tired of being worried about nobody else, which is some shitty ass, bullshit ass thing to say to me because everybody needs somebody, whether a person feel like, oh, I can hold me down on my own. Yeah, we can't hold ourselves down on our own, but we still need somebody. You know what I'm saying? In this physical realm, we still need somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody that can talk to. Everybody needs somebody that can latch on to. Everybody needs a safe space. Everybody needs a real friend. A real friend. And if you know that you can't be a real friend to somebody, then yes, I admire you for staying out the way because don't nobody need your shitty ass judgment. And you probably need to do some internal healing and working on yourself. And so I get that. Yeah, stay out the way. But if you are okay right now in this world, in this physical realm, and you're not going through anything and you are filled with joy, why can't you be the one to open up the space for a lot of people that are struggling internally inside? You don't know what a person is going through or why. You don't know what generational curses have been passed down into that bloodline because generational curses and this shit going on to other generations that comes from a line of past generations is a real thing. And I've been speaking on all of this. But apparently I need to come back on here and start back raising my voice again because yeah, we talk a lot about mental health, this, that, and third, but ain't nobody actually talking about how they hipping somebody or hipping themselves. Now, since I have been MIA and I've been doing the self healing journey for a while now, basically since 2020, you know what I'm saying? I've been planting seeds and I've been working on myself very hard. And yes, things have came and brought me to a stagnation. Especially like right now, I'm in a stagnation. And when I first started it up, I ended up in a stagnation with things, but I didn't stay in it. Because if you have the fight inside of you, you know what I'm saying, you'll get up and you'll continue, even, you know what I'm saying, if it's months later or weeks later or whatever. So, yes, let me bring myself back out because apparently, you know what I'm saying, toll of deaths or suicides is rising higher. And I get it, man, because this economy sucks so bad right now. The price of food done skyrocket. It's crazy. Even if you are on food stamp assistance, it's still not enough to feed your household, especially if you have a large household. Taking care of multiple people. Excuse me. The utility bills are rising. Right now, a lot of people, including myself, cannot find a job. We cannot get jobs. I've been looking for a job for the past couple of months now, and I'm still unemployed. But As long as I know that I have God, our creator, and the one source that I need in this world, I'm all right. And I have good, genuine people that's behind me too, that coming behind me and they're making sure that I have my needs, not my wants. But they're making sure that I have my needs. So like this helping me get by, that's helping me cope. But it still sucks not to be like totally 100% independent where I have my own. So I get it, man. A lot of people are struggling right now. It's a real warfare that is going on out here right now in our own world. Ain't talking about all the things that our messed up, corrupted governments and presidents are putting us through. I'm talking about real spiritual warfare where the people done stop believing and y'all gave all y'all hopes and your worries and your problems and you putting it in the hand of man that was born to let you down. Make it make sense. Yes, that's right. A lot of y'all stop believing in God. That's why y'all allowed it to be taken out of the schools. You allowed God to be taken out of spaces that he was in where we could show up and everybody could be at peace and everybody could feel safe. But you can't feel safe in a lot of places no more. Why? Because everybody has stopped believing and they are solely dependent upon man. Y'all got men making all the foods. There ain't hardly any farmers left that are excuse me. It ain't hardly any farmers left that are growing their own food. The government somehow have been able to come in and get up under that. We all used to grow our own food back in the day, especially vegetable wise, and go hunt for a little meat here and there. I've seen it. I've seen my uncles go out in the woods or go fishing and come back with plenty of meat to eat for a couple of days. We don't got so far away from that that it's sad because everybody is dependent on man who was created to let you down. So yes, it's an eternal struggle being in this physical realm right now. And like I said, I get that. Some people can't deal with that. Some people don't know how to cope with that. Some people don't know how to get past that. They don't know how to live with that. They don't know what to do to wake up every day, obviously, and talk to themselves and talk to God so that they can feel okay about the things or the occurrences that are happening in their life. And they probably don't have the safe space with the people that are surrounded by them to make them feel like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with you, really. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's struggling a little bit on the inside. It just some people talk about it and some people don't. Some people show it on the outside of themselves and some people don't. Some people are very good at keeping things put up and keeping it put back and making it look like that everything is good. Looks, as we know, can be deceiving. But I'm not here to talk about looks and the deceivingness of what the people can do to you because we know that people can run one head of a made show and make you appear to be something that is not. But I ain't, like I said, I'm not here to address that. What I am here to address is the fact that mental health is being ignored so bad to the point that the suicide rates are higher in 2025 than they have been in the last couple of years. Isn't that a little concerning and alarming to people? You know what I'm saying? I can't be the only one that feels some type of way like, oh dang, why ain't nobody taking this serious? And I know y'all say, oh, things happen, shit happen, people die with the woo, but that's a messed up brain thought to have. You know what I'm saying? I had a little brain fog then. I couldn't get my words out because something distracted me. But that is a messed up thought process to have. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit here and say that you don't have the capacity in your heart to care for other people, but you want somebody to care for you. You can't sit there and say, oh, well, they're going to have to figure it out like I had to figure it out because I'm guaranteed you didn't figure that out by yourself. So why would you allow the people around you that you know struggle internally to figure it out by themselves? That's what I don't like about this world sometimes. People be so caught up in their own problems that they feel like they don't have the capacity to show some care or some kindness or some love or support to somebody else. Yes, we all going through things. Yes, life is hard for every freaking body. But if I ain't mistaken, The thing is, everybody's supposed to be a neighbor to somebody, which means we're supposed to spread love because that's what Jesus did. But I don't see many people doing that these days. But what I do see is people laughing at people, talking about people, mocking people, going behind their backs and spreading misinformation about them. And that is sad. That is so sad. That's why a lot of people feel alone right now and they rather just end their life than sit here in this physical realm and watch a whole bunch of hotty people who are fake as hell sit up and act like they sitting on this throne that they're not. So yes, I'm gonna bring my voice back, guys. I know I've been gone for a long time, but it's okay though. Y'all give me time because I had to get myself together too. But I ain't leaving the people behind because I do care about mental health. I do care about everybody well being, including my own. So therefore, if I have to be the voice to get up here and tell everybody that's struggling right now internally inside, and you feel like you want to take your life and you feel like you don't want to be here no more, man, get them motherfucking negative ass thoughts out your head, honey. Get them thoughts out your head. You are needed, man. I be trying to tell everybody you can be either a source of light or a source of darkness in this world. It's just whatever you choose. And so I'm pretty sure the people that rather end their life or the source of light that somebody need in this world, we need you. Stand up. Just talk. Speak out. Shout. Do something. But unalive yourself ain't never been the answer. But you know what, man? When I get my thoughts together, because I just want to get on here and I want to raise that little bit of concern for right now, I will be back. I will be back. Y'all give me some time. I'm gonna make my way back and we're gonna start raising the voices and the concerns back on mental health illness again. And somebody gonna help me push this agenda. Somebody's finna help me push this because mental health issues need to be highlighted. They need to be a concern. It need to be a care in this world. All right, man. I'm about to sign out, man. I'll get back with you guys sooner or later. Y'all just give me some time, man. I'm trying to collect my thoughts right now. But I got this. If ain't nobody else gonna see it, man, I got this. I love you guys, man. And I hope that whatever y'all are going through right now, you don't let that take the best of your years that you have already been here. And I hope that you don't let it turn your lights dark. Now, it is the 4th of July. And if you're into celebrating the holidays, man, just go make the best of it. Go out and look at people pop some fireworks or whatever and try to enjoy yourself. And stay away from crowds, man, because crowds don't do nothing but draw in bad energy. All right? Peace out. Love you guys.